this video, I am going to show you how to extract the sheet names from a workbook. I have a workbook here which has got multiple sheets from January till October. You may have multiple sheets, say 50 or 60 sheets in your workbook, and suppose you have to list down, you have to extract or type all those sheet names in an Excel file or in a notepad. So it is going to take a lot of time to extract or to type all those 60 sheet names in a file. Let's see how we can do it through using a formula, how we can extract all the sheet names, whether there are 100 sheets in a workbook, and we can extract all those 100 sheet names in a Excel file using the formula. So let's begin with this. And the first thing what we are going to do is we will go to the formulas tab. We'll click on name manager. So we are going to do this using a formula. So first of all, in the name manager, we'll click on new. We'll assign a name to this name. We'll assign a name in this name manager. So let's say sheet name refers to get the sheet name. We are going to use equal to get dot workbook open bracket type 1 and close the bracket. So the number 1 is will give you all the sheet names in the workbook. If you type 5, the number 5, it will give you the active sheet wherever you are in the workbook. And if you type 38, it will give you the count of the sheets, how many sheets are there in this workbook. So we'll click OK, we'll click close. Now to get the list of all the sheets in this workbook, we are going to type equal to and the sheet names which we added in the name manager and press enter. You will see that you have got the list of all the sheets in this workbook, but it is prefixed with the file name. So my file name is sheetname.xlsx and that has been prefixed in front of all the sheet names. So to get rid of all the file names, one of the option is you can select the data, copy, right click and paste the values here. Once you paste the values, you can select the data, press Ctrl F, sorry, we'll press Ctrl H. In the replace, we will type the file name and replace it with blank and you'll get all the data. So that is one of the option. Second option is doing it through the formula. So I'll just delete this row and we have our sheet name over here. So we are going to use replace formula and find formula to get rid of the file name. So let's see how we can do that. We'll again click on the name manager, select the name, click on edit. Before get.workbook, we are going to type the formula of replace. So we'll put replace, open the bracket, comma, 1. 1 will be the start number. Let's first see how this replace formula works. So suppose I have got my name equal to, we'll use the replace formula. The replace asks for the old text, start num, so that will be the first character or the second character where you want to start from. Number of characters, so the number of characters from the second position or from the third position till the fifth or sixth position, and the new text, whatever you want to get the text replaced with. So that is how the replace formula works. So what I'm going to do is, again we'll go to name manager, We'll type replace. So that is the old text. The start number will be the first character, comma. So we want to replace the sheet, the file name. So again, we are going to use one more formula, that is find. To make it dynamic, what we are going to do is we will select the last letter or the last character, which is the bracket before the sheet name. So we are going to put it as find, open bracket, the bracket, and we'll close it. Next, we are going to replace the file name. So we'll again enter the get dot workbook. One will give us the file name. We'll close the bracket, and we are going to replace it the file name with blank. So we'll just give two double quotes and close the bracket, and we'll press the close button. It will ask you, do you want to save the changes you made to the name reference? I'll click yes. Once you click yes, you will get all the sheet names listed over here. So you can again do it like equal to sheet names, and if you press enter, you will get all the sheet names. So whether it is 10 sheets, whether it is 50 sheets, whether it is 100 sheets, you will get all the sheets here. Now we wanted to make it dynamic. So suppose I add one more sheet over here, say sheet 17, and if I go back and check in the list, you won't get sheet 17 added in this list. So to automatically add sheet 17 in the list, we need to add one more formula. So that formula will be now formula. How does it work? If you enter equal to now, you will get the date and the time. So again, we are going to add one more formula, that is T formula. If you add T, open the bracket, and to take the value as now. So now is the numbers, that is the date and the time. And if you press enter, you will see that the cell has gone blank. So anything that refers in this in now will be blank if it is a number, but if it is a text, then it will return you text. Say I just enter TDD equal to T, and value is this, that is C5. It will return you the value TDD. So we are going to use now function. I'll delete this data, select the cell which has got the sheet names. I'll go back to name manager, edit, and at the end, okay, let me click edit once again. After the bracket, we'll put ampersand T, open the bracket, now open and close bracket, and one more bracket, close for T, and I click OK, and you close it. Now suppose if I have to add one more sheet over here, so this is the last sheet is 17, sheet 17, I'll add one more sheet, sheet 18, and if I drag and drop it after Jan, let's go to the October sheet, you will see that sheet 18 has been added after Jan. and sheet 17 also has been added at the end. Now if I have to delete this sheet 17, you will see that sheet 17 has been deleted from the list. Sheet 18 is here. If I delete the sheet 18 from the workbook, you will see that sheet 18 has also been deleted from the list. So this is how you can create a dynamic formula in the name manager, which will help you extract all the names, all the sheet names, whether it is 10 sheets, whether it is 50 sheets or 100 sheets, and you can list down all the sheet names over here in the Excel itself directly. And one more thing which I wanted to show you is I would also like to use the transpose over here so that I get all the list in the column directly. So that is how you can get the list of all the sheet names from the workbook. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll catch you in the next video.